Today we are going to talk about Ardas and the starting of Ardas. Prithme Sarbat Khalsa Ji ki Ardas hai ji. Yes, you heard it right. That is the beginning. Hi, my name is Davinder Singh, also known as Tony, and today I want to talk about the amazing philosophy and psychology of Ardas. Ardas, the prayer to be able to ask for any boon that you require, any wish that hasn't been fulfilled in your life. And trust me, after you do this, you will realize that how wishes are granted. As I said, the beginning of Ardas is Prithme Sarbat Khalsa Ji ki Ardas hai ji. That's where the Ardas begins. Why? Because Pritham means start. Pratham. So you would be wondering, that is the fifth stanza of the prayer. If that's where it starts, what was before that? Preparation. Imagine this. You have gone to the Gurdwara Sahib, you are sitting home, or you are asking somebody's help, or you're doing it yourself, and you want a desire to be fulfilled. Okay? Close your eyes right now and imagine that you have something that you want it to come true. Maybe you lack something in life. Maybe there is something that you feel if you get that, your life will be complete, you will be happy. So the Ardas, the preparation of Ardas begins with telling us to close our eyes, fold our hands and ask for that. But you start with reminiscing in the life of all the 10 gurus, starting from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who had a very affluent life. Everything was given to him. He had a flourishing business. His father was a landlord. He was married. He had children, but always had this desire to spread the word that he had inside, the message that he had inside with the rest of the world. And he traveled close to 30,000 kilometers in those times when there were no cars, no public transport. The roads were not as we have them today. You had no idea where you're going to land up the next day. You can't carry money with you. You have to go into the unknown, but he had this desire to spread his word to the rest of the world. Keep that in mind. Then comes Guru Angad Dev Ji. His life was so amazing. What a personality, right? He was a person who formulated the Gurmukhi scriptures we have. He created so much flourishing, and you know how humble he was? In those times, all the people that wrote poetry, Kabir Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Nam Dev Ji, they all had their pen name. Guru Angad Dev Ji wrote Bani, but he did not write his name. He was so much in love with Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he just wrote his name. Remember Guru Ardas Ji. At the age when people retire, 70 plus, he started his life. And then he worked on endlessly till the age of 95, became so good in what he was doing that the emperor of the nation at that time had to come and visit him to give him that honor. Guru Ramdas Ji, the founder of Amritsar, the founder of Harmandir Sahib. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, the person who wrote Bani, a talented musician, so much he contributed. And you know, he was tortured like no one else can imagine. Keep all these in mind. Guru Har Gobind Ji, Guru Har Rai, Guru Har Krishan, Guru Tegh Bahadur Padshah, one of the most renowned philosophers of his time. The way he wrote Bani, a lot of people say this is Buddha, but he was beheaded for no fault of his own. His Sikhs were tortured to death in front of his eyes just to be able to protect another religion. While you're going for all this, keep in mind you have a desire. you want your wish to be fulfilled. The reminiscing in the life of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, it will never come to an end. The amount of things that he went through, starting from the young age of 9 to be able to hold your father's head, and then to see so many sacrifices of his father, of his mother, of his children, everything, but he never gave up. And then the um, the collective wisdom of all, Guru Granth Sahib Ji, keep all this in mind and say, wow, life is great. Thank you, God. Bolo Vaheguru. Then the five beloved, Panj Pyare, Char Sahibzade, the 40 liberators, the liberated ones, the ones who fought alongside Guru Gobind Singh Ji, those who worked so hard, those who reminisced in the name of Lord, those who fought for the righteousness, those who contributed, those who distributed langar, who helped people, who lived a selfless life. The sacrifice of all these people, after reminiscing in all of them, say, Vaheguru, wow, life is great. Then comes the third stanza. Jinnah Singha Singhniya Pujangiya ne Dharam hate sees ditte. Reminisce in the lives of all the Sikhs who gave up their lives just to be able to protect what is right. They fought against tyranny. Band Kataye Pai Mani Singh Ji. Keep that in mind. There were Sikhs who, when they were ordered to be executed to death, their limbs were supposed to be chopped off. And the executioner was about to chop his limb off. He said, wait, my limb starts from here. Start from here. Band Kataye. Khopriyan Lohaiyan. Pai Taro Singh Ji got this whole skull pulled off. Charkhriyan te chade. Pai Subeg Singh Shahbaz Singh. ਆਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਚਰਾਏ ਗਏ, ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀਆਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, ਧਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਰਿਆ, ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਿਦਕ ਕੇਸਾਂ ਸਵਾਸਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਨਿਭਾਏ. ਕੀਪ ਆਲ ਥੀਸ ਇਨ ਮਾਈਂਡ. ਤਿੰਨਾਂ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਸੱਚਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਸੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ all the time, reminiscing in the lives of all these people, reminiscing in the sacrifices. They never had billions of dollars. They never had any affluence in their life. But you are looking at their life, you're reminiscing in their lives, and you're saying, wow. And then, Panja Takhta Sarbat Gurdwariyan da dhyan tar ke bolo ji, Vaheguru, because a lot of sacrifices were made just to be able to hold these shrines that we have today. Now comes the Ardas. Prithme Sarbat Khalsa Ji ki Ardas hai ji. Now ask for what you came to ask. You had a wish. You had a desire. Something was missing in your life. So much was missing in the lives of all these people. Your history is so rich. And the psychology is that if you have come to ask for anything, at this time, at this moment, if you have really reminisced in all that I have been telling you, you will be standing there with your hands folded, eyes closed, and you would say, Prithme Sarbat Khalsa Ji ki Ardas hai ji. Sarbat Khalsa Ji ko Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru chit aave. May I be able to always say and repeat, wow, amazing. Oh, mere Guru, oh, my Lord, whatever you have done for me is amazing. If there is anything missing in my life, let me work for it, but never complain about it. And then you can go on. I will not make it too long, but then think about it. What do they ask? Sikhanu Sikhi Dhan. Case Dan, Rehat Dan. You are asking, you're begging for all these virtues to come within you. May you have faith. May you have trust in people. Visadan, prosadan, dana sirdan, namdan. May you have good virtues within you. Amazing, isn't it? By the end, by the time you come to this point, you have no desire left to be able to complain that you had any demand. That is the philosophy of Ardas. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't ask for anything. I'm not saying that if you have any desire, that if you have any wish that you want to be fulfilled, you should be able to ask for that. But think about, before asking, think about how much those people have been through, and actually compared to that, you have a beautiful life. If you have something to ask for, you should, but you should not have the right to complain, because that's where the Ardas begins. Prithmay Sarbat Khalsa Ji ki Ardas hai ji, Sarbat Khalsa Ji ko Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru Chitave. You should be able to let that go inside you. Your each and every breath of your life should be full of this gratitude that you have been given a life, and you should learn how to be grateful about that. My 2 cents on the beautiful philosophy and psychology behind Ardas. May your wishes come true whenever you fold your hands and ask for something. But the greatest wish that could come true is when you realize you already have a lot. Be grateful for that. Thank you so much for listening, Ji. Apologies for the mistakes. Gur Fateh, Sat Sri Akal, Salam Namaste. Thank you so much. See you again.